Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Shisha Zed, and today we're going to be doing another red pill reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to a popular Instagrammer, YouTuber by the name of DUNHAM. Now, in full transparency guys, I know very little about this YouTuber. Originally I found him on Instagram and realized very quickly that he was like some type of a fitness coach, fitness guru. He focuses on calisthenics and has a really impressive build and seems to be respected in his field of practice. But, you know, I didn't really gravitate towards his content until I found out that he was red pill aware. So that's the background. But this video that we're going to be reacting to is called I DM'd my subscribers' girlfriends to see if they will cheat. And we're about to find out. Yes, this guy went on Instagram and DM'd his subscribers' girlfriends to see if they would cheat. Now, some of you might be asking, why would anybody do this, right? Why would anybody play with their relationship like that? Or why would anybody want to watch something like this? That's because the man, DUNHAM, is red pill aware. So what am I talking about? Listen, red pill means the truth, and a big part of the truth is understanding love, relationships, and also female nature. There's male nature, but in this video we're focusing on female nature. Now, within the red pill, there's something that's known as hypergamy. Basically what that means is that women, by nature, will seek the highest value man that they can attract, right? They will leave the man that they're with if they find a man who performs better on the levels that she grades men on. If he performs the best, she will leave the man she's with if that man is choosing her and welcoming her into his life. They want the best. Who can blame them? It's not a bad thing. It's nature. Don't be upset at it. Accept it. Without any further ado, we're getting into this reaction by DUNHAM. I DM'd my subscribers' girlfriends to see if they would cheat. Well, let's find out.
I checked my DMs and people were messaging me to do this, all right? So, another thing, let's talk about why I'm doing this and the experimentation behind it. So, as you guys know, I'm red pill aware, and hopefully you are too. And if you're not, then within the red pill community and overall the ecosystem, there's something known that females have, and that is called hypergamy. Now, what is hypergamy? That is females doing basically anything up, all right? So let's say they see a guy with more status, will they leave you? More money, more attractive, oh, this guy has a better job. You know what I mean? Females usually do what's in the best interest of themselves, and the hypergamy is a part of that. So I thought about like, hey, I'm verified on Instagram. I have a lot of followers. I've been told I'm attractive. I got money, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what happens if I randomly just DM somebody's girlfriend and the chances I have with them basically willing to cheat.
Hey man, listen to me. If you signed up for this and put your girlfriend on the line
with me, right? So it's pretty absurd, it's pretty crazy, very, very risky, and I had to take a really strategic approach with this in order for it to make it work. So let me tell you guys some of the results, and stay tuned to the end of the video where I get the complete breakdown of the stats of how this experiment went, all right? So like I said, I followed and liked, then after a few days, some would follow me back, some wouldn't, but regardless, I would send this message only if they weren't a private account. I basically said, hey, I don't know how I came across you, but you're cute AF. Where are you from? I basically made my intentions clear. I'm showing clear, direct interest, off rip, off bat. And then I tried to start a conversation about them, letting me know where they're from. Now, your boy did get left on delivered from this one. So if you actually like, they never opened the message. And
way to go, ladies. Way to go. Way to stay loyal. Now, to the women that didn't stay loyal, we're about to find out what's going on.
But that's all right. Let's move on. Let's see if we have any better ones. All right, so this one I said, hey, I don't know how I came across you, but you're cute AF. Where are you from? And then she said to me, and this was hilarious. She said, boy, if you don't get your Geodude looking ass out my DMs, I got a man. And she sent me the Geodude Pokemon, and a clown emoji. Now, to be honest, when I first saw this message, I was dying laughing like, wow, I've never been rejected this harshly. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I think the dude told his girl something, because this is like almost too good in my opinion. Like, who sends shit like this, you know what I mean? But that was one of our rejections, and to be honest, that was the only rejection that I got. All the other...
Whew. That was the only rejection that he got.
So this one, once again, I said, hey, I don't know how I came across you, but you're cute AF, where you're from. And left on scene. But the weird part about this girl is she still followed me.
So real quick, man, he just said, now this girl read his message, left it on scene, didn't respond back, followed him. So I'm thinking, in this type of situation, she's saving that for later, just in case. You know what I mean? Just in case my man starts messing up, just in case he's not game tight, just in case he's not red pill aware and doesn't know how to carry himself, then, you know, she's got a backup play.
Now, what everybody's been waiting for, let's get into the juiciness, all right? Because showing like the rejections, which I only got one rejection and the other left on scene in red, it's kind of boring. But let's get into the good stuff, right? And we got some good stuff in this video, all right? So let's go to girl number one. All right, so with girl number one, like I said, everything will be censored. And my first message was a bit different with her. I was like, I don't know how I ran into you, but you're cute AF, where you from? And she was like, haha, thank you, I am from London, what about you? And immediately after that, I was like, got her. Got her. Got her. One, she replied to me, and two, she sent 2 messages, and she asked me where I'm from. When a girl's cooperating like that, that's how you know, like, high interest off bat. You can clearly, you know, differentiate the low interest, I'm kind of interested, and then the high.
Not only is she interested, but she's literally interested in keeping the conversation going. It's done deal over here, man. Your girl's getting took, brother.
Do you get that?
After that, I was like, yo, I'm from Florida, but I have a business based out in London, which is actually true. What I'm wearing right now, Forged London jewelry. And I was like, I go often. You've been there for a while? Now, the reason why I say go often is because I'm trying to pre-frame to the fact that I'm going to be within her area, potentially, right? Then she said, oh really? That's good. Then whereabouts? I didn't understand that message. And then she said, yeah, I live in London. So once again, as you see, we're getting a double message and we're getting the questions asked back. It's not looking good for this relationship, guys. It's not looking good. So from there, I was like, yo, I'm in the Miami area, but I'm actually gonna be in London soon. Crazy coincidence. Crazy coincidence how I'm messaging you. I'm gonna be in London in the next few weeks. And I was like, yo, I'm staying at the O2. Are you down to hang out a little? Grab a drink maybe. Guys, this is what, my 3rd message in? I made my intentions direct, clear, and I'm trying to get her to hang out with me. And so she said, I live so close to the O2.
She's gone. She's gone. She's down. She's down. He's got it.
O2 as well. And she said, why are you staying there? So she avoided my question a little bit, right? When I asked her to hang out. But from there, I told her about my business, and I was like, yo, we got a big launch for Black Friday. That's why I'm gonna be up there. So obviously I'm lying for the sake of this content and the sake of this video, but you know, it's all a test, an experiment. And she was like, oh, okay then. So when are you coming out here then? So now she's starting to, how can I balance seeing my boyfriend versus when you're here? I wonder if my
Now she's trying to figure out how she can cheat. She's looking into the logistics. It's crazy, man. I wonder what the boyfriend right now is thinking watching this. You know what I mean?
boyfriend will be here. I don't know. Let's see what she says. And I was like, yo, I'll be out here in about 2 weeks. If you're down, send me your number and we can go from there. And guys, she said, okay then, and gave me the number.
She shot the digits. She shot the digits. Might as well drop the panties.
Gave me the number, has a full boyfriend, was down to meet up with me when I go to London. That's crazy. And believe it or not, that's the first girl, the very, very first girl that I messaged. So there goes that. Let's move on to the next one. It's not over yet. All right, so for the next one, I just sent the girl, yo, you live in Florida? And then she was like, yes. Really, really dry message. I hate when I get dry messages like that, but you know, it was a yes or no question.
This dude has the nerve to complain. He's like, why am I getting dry messages? Like, dude, your girlfriend should be sending me paragraphs, bruh.
And then I was like, yo, I see that you're in the 904, which is actually where I'm from, right? And she said, and then I said, I'm actually from Jackson, also Explore page to know what's up. So I was trying to make it seem like, oh, caught you on the Explore page. I don't know how I came across you, but you're in my area. And she was like, that's what's up. If you're ever back in Jax, we gotta set up a session because I need a trainer.
Woo! Oh, man. Oh. I don't know how much of this I can watch, man. This is brutal. This is brutal. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I always thought, like, you know, having a girl and, you know, being okay with her having a male trainer is kind of weird. You know what I mean? Do you really want that? Do you really want this? She's not talking about working out in the gym. She's talking about going to Pound Town. You ever been to Pound Town? She's talking about going to Pound Town.
Guys, let me put you on game a little bit. When you work out, you have a nice body, and a girl says she needs a trainer, or she wants to work out with you, or we should get a workout in, or anything when it comes to you training her, she's trying to get a little bit of cardio in. It could be HIIT, it could be steady state, if you know what I mean. But after that, I did not reply because that pretty much leaves it on the table right there. I was like, okay, this girl is down. Like, her second message, she's telling me she needs a trainer. Guys, I've been in this game for a minute now. I know when a girl says that, what she actually means, right? So,
if this is your girl, man, let her go. I'm giving dating advice. Ask me why. Let her go, brother. Let her go. Let her go.
All right, so another one messaged this chick. I was like, I was just in Texas. Why didn't I see you? Because, you know, it says like Texas in her bio. And then I got the reply not pretty quickly, a decent time. She was like, I guess not the right part of Texas. I was like, all right. I'm kind of getting...
Just the fact that your girl is responding, that's enough for me to say
she belongs to the street.
You know, flirty vibes a little bit. Let's see where this goes. Let's see if she's down, you know what I mean? So I was like, yo, good thing I come back to Fort Worth soon. You from the area? And she was like, oh, I'm actually from Houston, but I live in Dallas now. And I was like, yo, I was just in Houston. I was bored. Austin is the best, but I could be biased. So right now, basically, I'm just making small talk with her, just trying to get her comfortable. I'm paying close attention to her reply times and seeing what she's saying to me. And then basically, what I ended up doing was replying to one of her stories on IG. She was at the gym. And I was like, yo, you need to work out with me when I'm back. When I say, like, if you work out, it's so easy to make an excuse to hang out with a girl. Just say like, yo, let's get a session, let's work out, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, you need to work out with me when I'm back. She said, okay, sounds like a plan.
Another fallen one who wants to go through Pound Town.
Sounds like a plan. And then I was like, bet, what's your Snap if you use it? I didn't want to get her number, I just want to get a Snapchat. And she gave me the Snap, and that was that. Keep in mind, all these interactions.
So Snap, in case you guys don't know, Snapchat is where women go to arrange Pound Town meetings. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when they're about to go on vacation to Pound Town, they go on Snapchat and talk about it. Why? Because the messages delete. I'm sorry. I'm airing out the truth. No one wants the truth. I'm saying it all on here.
Or happening within a day. I'm getting the contact info usually within a day, and there's not a lot of back and forth exchanges between me and the girlfriends, right? Which is pretty crazy to me because I'm thinking like, yo, where's your boyfriend at? How you having time to, you know, reply back so fast to me? And a lot of these girls are so willing and openly giving me their Snapchat, you know what I mean? And I'm like, they must never post anything with their boyfriends at all. So I low-key felt bad for this dude, man, because he felt pretty confident that his girl wouldn't cheat or be capable of cheating. And
here's the truth, man. It could happen to any one of us. None of us are really immune for anything like this from happening. But I will say this, man. Knowing game, this is what I personally believe. Knowing game, improving yourself, really putting in the work, right? And knowing game, knowing how to have a woman's mind invested in you will keep this stuff from happening, in my opinion. You can do that. But the other thing is, you know, as guys, man, when guys cheat, they're messy at the end of the day. Women, they're a lot more careful. To be honest, they are 10 steps ahead of most men who aren't red pill aware.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm making this experiment, is so you guys know that, yes, every girl will not cheat on you. And, you know, some girls did leave me on scene, some left me undelivered. But overall, every girl, for the most part, if she doesn't view you in that alpha male way, has the capability of cheating on you with a higher value dude. So this dude can have more status, more money, better looks, whatever he brings to the table. If it's more than you, it could happen. And you gotta be aware of that. You gotta be on game with that. Even if you don't want to believe it, all right? In the back of your head, just know, like, yo, this girl can leave me at any time. Not to sound negative, but it's just the truth. So with this last girl, I'm gonna kind of skip our messages because the beginning kind of reveals a little bit too much about where she's located at. So I'm gonna skip to where I say, no way I got fam there, because this girl is from like upstate area. And I was like, no prank because you look like my type. I had to say what's up. The reason why I said that is because she was like, yo, why are you DMing me? Is this a prank? Like, am I being punked? She didn't feel like it was real. And then she was like, and I'm not complaining at all because you're just my type. This girl said, you're just my type, and has a whole boyfriend. And that's when I knew I had her. Like, after that, I was like, easy. It's probably one of the easiest ones, to be honest. And then I was like, well, look at that, perfect. And she was like, I've been to Orlando like twice to go to Disney World, but that's it. I was like, no way, I'm actually in Orlando. Come back so I can show you a good time. So I'm making it clear that I want to see her right now, right? And she was like, hey, I might have to. Always down to have a good time. And then she told me, hey, I'm not super...
AKA always down to go to Pound Town. Now, let's get back to it.
Super huge on Instagram as much. I'm so sorry it took me a minute to reply. She literally apologized for messaging me too slow, guys. Isn't that?
She apologized for messaging Austin too slow, but she's got a boyfriend. I bet you she messages her boyfriend whenever she gets to it, right? With no apologies and no regrets. Probably leaves that dude on red, you know what I mean? This is eye-opening and should be to many of you guys who don't understand the red pill and need a little bit of reality in your lives. Crazy.
Crazy? That's crazy. That's another clear sign of high interest. If a girl, it takes too long to reply or a long time, and then she replies with a follow-up saying she's sorry. Like, I've been DMing this girl for just a few hours and she's apologizing, man. And then I was like, bet, when I'm there in her area, I was like, when I'm there the next few weeks, maybe we can hang out. I don't meet too many people in that area. And no problem, just give me your number when you can, and I'll hit you up when the time approaches. So I told her, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be in the area for Thanksgiving, blah, blah, blah. I got family there. Give me your number. And she said, yes, of course, you can add me on Snapchat. She gave me her Snap, and she gave me her number.
Snapchat, there it is again. Why do they give the Snapchat? I already told you guys. And she gave the dude, Austin, her number. This is painful, man.
Snap and number and down to hang out. That's what I was kind of going based on. If they give me their number, or basically if they give me their contact info, that's when I end it right there. If I get some sort of sign of the contact info and they're clear to hang out, that's when I'm like, okay, it's over. So that's crazy. That is wild. Now, let's move on to the stat sheets.
All right, so I'm just gonna stop the video right there. I think we pretty much got the point. This video is a little bit already way longer than I expected it to be. First of all, big shout out to my man, Austin DUNHAM, for this social experiment. What can we learn from this? We can learn that hypergamy is a real thing, right? If a woman doesn't view you as this is, you know, an alpha male, he is constantly improving. Let me go on this journey with him. And if you're not just respected, you know what I mean? If she doesn't see you as that alpha male in her life, then chances are she will cheat, right? Especially in the culture where we're living in, where everybody's just pretty much doing what pleases them. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys thought of this reaction. Let me know if you want more reactions like this. Let me know if you guys would, put your significant other through this test. And if you're one of these guys that went through this, man, break up with her, go focus on yourself. That's my advice to you. You don't need that. I don't think anybody needs that. Thank you guys so much. My name is Tisha Zed. I'm out. Peace.